everyone. Thank you very much for watching. In this video, we're going to take a look at the client and policy management features built into Life Design Analysis. One of the key features inside of Life Design Analysis is how we can import your entire life insurance block of business into the system so you can view all clients and all policies within your account. In order to bring this information in, we're going to start with the import client option available on the dashboard page. When selected, you'll be taken to the client import screen, and near the bottom, there's an option where you see request clients and a list of carriers in alphabetical order. All the major carriers are listed here. So if I wanted to, let's say, request clients from Canada Life, I would start by selecting request clients. And once brought to this page, my name and email address will come up since we have them under file. Then I would fill in my advisor code or codes or agent codes that I have with that specific carrier. Check off this box and click send. What happens next is we send an email to the carriers requesting your block of business on your behalf. The carriers will follow up by sending you a spreadsheet file that contains all the client and policy data within 2 to 10 business days. For those of you that are a Premier subscriber, or if you're wishing to use Life Design Analysis full time and subscribe to our Premier package, we will import that into your account as part of our account setup feature. So you can send us that file and we'll upload that into your account. And this process follows a similar path for most carriers. One other thing I will mention, though, we'll use Manulife as another example here, is that we also offer an option where you can log in to your advisor portal and retrieve that information yourself, because some carriers provide a download option, which can be much faster than waiting the 2 to 10 business days to receive that data in the form of an email. So again, first step, just from the beginning, when on the home page, I'm just going to go back here by clicking our logo, go to import clients, scroll down to the request clients section, and then select request clients for the applicable carriers that you have a contract or a block of business with. Put in your agent or advisor code or codes, check the box off and click send. And once you receive that file from the carrier, send it to the Life Design Analysis representative that you work with, and we'll get that loaded into your account in and around a business day. If you feel more comfortable or you want to take the initiative to load in the file yourself, we offer a custom importer where you can load in any layout of spreadsheet file and pick and choose the columns that fit the appropriate sections in LDA. Once we've done this, the file will be located inside your account. So let's take a look at how that would appear. I'm going to go back to the home screen and I'm going to select the Manage Client option. We also have a shortcut icon on the left-hand side to access this information, or you can go to the Client section and select Manage Clients from the top dropdown. Once we select Manage Clients, it will then take us to this page where I can see all the general policy and personal data for my clients. How we sort the information is by providing the personal information of the client on the left-hand side and the policy information on the right-hand side. Each client has a view icon, which will take me to their client profile where I can see more information about them. We'll check that out in just a second. And each header can act as a sorter, so I can go from A to Z or Z to A. But within each header, I also have a text bar which acts as a search. So if I want to look for a family, a phone number, a date of birth range, I can use this and mix and match this. So here you can see all the clients under my last name, which are my 2 examples, come up in just a matter of seconds. So instead of offering more of a generalized search at the top, you can use these text bars to look for any variety of client, product, because the policy information is on the right-hand side. So feel free to use that at your discretion. One of the main things advisors would like to see in their block of business is what immediate opportunities are available. And that's where these case opportunities come into play. They'll show us what requires immediate attention in our block. The first filter we provide is Term 10 conversion. This will show me any T10 issued after today's date 10 years ago in an earliest to latest order. There's no restriction on carrier. Here you can see in my example list, I have Empire, Canada Life, Manulife, as well as some other non-branded existing terms for sample clients. It's all just based on that earliest to latest order. So there's no restrictions there for those term 10s that are coming up for a renewal. The next one is term 10 swap. This applies to 10-year terms that were issued after today's date 5 years ago, because a lot of carriers, they offer a non-medical exchange or swap from a T10 to another term length within that first 5 years. If you're working with a carrier like Canada Life and you want to extend that to 7 years, I can simply just change that filter using today's date, but in this case, 7 years ago, to extend that offering. Term 20 conversion, that's the same as the term 10 conversion, just with T20s using today's date 20 years ago. And overdue would show anything that's gone past the 10th or 20th year anniversary, just showing it in order of newest to oldest. So you can go through it in that way as well. Now, there are notifications that come through for these opportunity types. Term 10 conversion, we're going to start notifications at the 7th year anniversary, provide a notification every year. So on the 8th year, 9th year, as well as 3 months or 90 days prior to that opportunity. Term 10 swap, we start at the 2nd year, as well as provide one on the 3rd year, 4th year, and 90 days or 3 months prior. Term 20, that starts at the 15th year anniversary and follows the same cycle, and will also notify you for anything that's gone overdue. For more information about notifications, please view the navigation and notification video included in your training package. Next, we're going to take a look at the client profiles. These are accessible by clicking the view icon to the left of the client's first and last name. This is the home of the details necessary to that client file inside of Life Design Analysis, from the personal and contact information of the client to the notes that you've input, which you can do through the new note icon. Any cases you've created are listed here. Now, this being one of my main demo clients, I have lots under here, so we won't go through that, but we can access those cases we've created. Then we have a list of the policies that are under that client profile. One of the key features here, though, is that we can generate a policy summary report on the spot by clicking Generate Policy Summary on the top right-hand side. When we click on that, that takes us to an LDA branded summary, which will show me the information of the client's disability insurance, in this case, term insurance, and we can add in a custom note into here as well, which would appear on this. And again, this one is LDA branded because those are my brand settings. It will match the brand settings of your LDA account, which will also be replicated on the insurance cases or reports that you can create. Just like those cases and reports, you have the ability to generate a PDF file or share this to a client through an interactive web link, which is heat mapped. So the stats will still come across, just like the case sharing feature that you've seen within the case creation. Just copy and paste this web link into an email and a text, and feel free to use the expiration date or require additional information for added on security. Okay, I'm going to go back to my client's profile. And to summarize how we got here, once in the Manage Clients section, whether you're using a case opportunity filter or not, you're always going to find a view icon for each client. When you select view, this will take you to that client profile where you can generate a policy summary report, view the notes you've provided for this client or enter in a new one, create a new insurance case or see the list of cases you've created, access more information about their policy, as well as our file storage we offer. So if you want to load in any documents that go with this client's insurance case that you have saved locally to your computer and place them in an encrypted cloud location, that's what this offers. Just click the click here icon you see here in green to access your file explorer and choose the files that are necessary. Thank you very much for watching today's video. If you have any additional questions, feel free to use our live chat through the Ask Us a Question tab on the right-hand side of the page to speak with any of our customer success representatives.